All right, hi everyone. I'm meteorologist Mary Mays, and let's take a look at what's going on with the forecast across the country. So, I just wanted to do a quick little forecast here for you. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the Euro model, just because this gives you a good idea of what's going to be happening over the next few days. So, we've got that atmospheric river in California. We're just getting round after round of heavy rain, that incredible snowfall, and they need it. But unfortunately, we've had multiple deaths from this, a lot of flooding, evacuations, landslides. It's not been good in California. So, what's happening is through the rest of today, we'll continue to see that moisture. But then notice it starts to move more north into Northern California, into Oregon, into Washington. So, it's going to be bringing that flooding threat and landslide threat to the Pacific Northwest in the next few days. So, California, at least Central and Southern California, will get a little bit of a break. Northern California, Pacific Northwest, Oregon, Washington, heads up because things are going to get really messy for you guys. And I'm going to keep you updated on that and try to do some more of these updates. It's just hard because sometimes I'm tired and I don't feel like doing it, but I want to make sure that you guys are prepared for what's happening because we're just in an incredibly active pattern right now. Now, I want to point out that this is Wednesday at 6 o'clock. I noticed this little low pressure here developing right over Oklahoma. Watch that. Yeah, it really starts going. And as it heads into this kind of junction between, Illinois, Western Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas, Missouri, it starts to strengthen and you're going to have some thunderstorms right there. And then you have a trailing cold front with this. And you're going to see some thunderstorms in the south as we head into Thursday. And that's going to be more of a threat for, Alabama, Georgia, portions of southern Tennessee, possibly around the Chattanooga area. And that low pressure, it's not going to be, this big storm. It's not going to be a giant severe weather outbreak, but we are going to see some snow with this as well in the northeast, a wintry mix, some snow. Not going to be a big one or anything. At least it's not looking like it is, but you are going to see some action there. And, these thunderstorms, it's going to be Wednesday night into Thursday that you see them. And I know it doesn't look maybe that exciting on, this map, but you see the trough there. There's going to be some wind with these, possibly a tornado. It's not going to be a tornado outbreak, but you will have that chance for a couple strong storms and some severe weather. So it's something to watch out for. Notice the moisture just keeps pumping on the West Coast, and then you start to get more rounds of rain back into California by late Friday into the weekend. So much of California get a little bit of a break, and then it looks like one more atmospheric river. And it has just been incredible the amount of rain that has fallen in California. They need it so bad because of the drought, but it really is just causing so many issues. Now, here's a quick look at rain totals through Friday. 4 or 5 inches in Northern California, that's a lot. And these areas just really haven't seen that much precipitation. Now, a lot of California's drought woes have been because the Sierras haven't seen a lot of snow in the last few years. And the Sierra snowpack is really building up. It's more than 200% of its normal for this time of year, which is great news. We're going to see a few feet of snow through the end of the week. Yeah, feet. And what happens is that snowpack melts and then kind of rushes into the reservoirs and kind of gives water to the rest of California as we go into the warmer months. So it's good to see all this snow. And that's why the snowpack is so important, if you didn't know. Let's focus back in on that severe weather threat. So this is the categorical. I notice it's that kind of little intersection there. Uh, you know, very tiny portion of Arkansas, but it includes Missouri, it includes southern Illinois, into even portions of Kentucky and Tennessee. And tornado threat's low, 2%, but it's there. So you might see an isolated spin up or two, could have a warning. And some damaging winds. Doesn't look like hail is going to be a big issue on Wednesday night. Now let's take a look at what's going on as we head into Thursday. And this is when I mentioned that, severe weather threat. So anywhere from Kentucky through Tennessee into portions of the Carolinas, even the Western Carolinas, Georgia, Alabama, even down into, it looks like you could see a little bit of action around New Orleans possibly and to Louisiana. So the slight risk, that's level 2 out of 5. So it's not, a humongous severe threat, but you still got to pay attention to it. It only takes one storm to really cause some issues for you. But this slight risk is, including Atlanta, Chattanooga, it's including Birmingham, Huntsville. So there's a lot of cities in this. Looks like it does stretch over into the Macon area and Georgia there. So please just stay weather aware, have your alerts turned on. Great to have three different ways to get those alerts. And since some of this severe weather is going to be happening overnight into those morning hours and through the day Thursday, make sure you just have a way to wake up if you're in an area that might see some storms Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Just in case, once again, not expecting this to be a big outbreak of severe weather, but you could see some warnings and the potential for tornadoes. While it's low, it is there. And this stretches, from where I'm at here in Nashville all the way down into the panhandle of Florida. So just a heads up, guys, please stay weather aware. And I'm going to try to keep you updated on more on the forecast because we are really in an active pattern as we head into, it looks like at least the next week or so, maybe even beyond that. So, anyway, thanks for joining in. Y'all have a fantastic Tuesday. This week it's flying by, and I hope you're all staying safe out there. Bye.